from SHENKER and SHENKER. This session is for our students who have finished the second course of the Schenker method, or for others who are at the B1 or reaching a B2 level. You should now be able to follow short stories. Here is one for you. It lasts about 4 minutes. It's about frogs, princes, and magic. Once, a lot of frogs lived in a pond. But now there was only one frog left. She was alone and sad. All the others had already left. One by one they had all gone away, except her. And it happened to all the frogs in the same way. Every time a handsome prince riding a white horse arrived at the pond, he would dismount, go to the pond and cool his face in the water. Suddenly, his eyes would meet the eyes of a green frog, stumpy and clumsy. How and why, nobody knows, but those eyes touched his heart. Every time the prince would lift the slippery, wet frog to his face and kiss her. And the magic happened every time. The frog would change into a beautiful girl with long, loose hair and dressed like a princess. It happened like this to all the other frogs, except her. It had been a year since the last prince had come. The frog continued to wait impatiently every day, with her eyes eagerly fixed on the horizon. Suddenly, one day she saw a cloud of dust in the distance, and a figure on a white horse was galloping towards the pond. She felt her heart throb. "He's a prince," she croaked, "one of the best, a prince of dreams." The prince dismounted, went to the pond to cool his face. "How handsome he is," sighed the frog, and swam towards him and climbed onto a water lily. The prince continued to cool his face. He hadn't noticed her. She stared at him impatiently. "Hey, here I am." The prince got up and walked back to his horse. He hadn't seen her. "Wait!" shouted the frog, but to the prince it was just a croak. The prince took out a small spectacle case from his saddlebag, took out his spectacles and put them on. The Prince of Dreams was a little short-sighted. It was so hot, and the prince was so tired that he decided to rest in the shade under a tree. The frog could not believe what had happened. "Keep calm," she thought. "Now I'll just go up to him. He's wearing his spectacles, so he will see me." The little frog went up to the prince. "Hello," insisted the frog. Silence. The prince had gone to sleep. She stared at him. "How handsome he is." Her heart beat madly. "I think I'm really in love with him." She went very quietly up to his face, hesitated for a moment, and then kissed him. A light, gentle, loving kiss. The prince suddenly opened his eyes, and at an incredible speed, he started to become smaller and smaller and wrinkled. He had changed into a frog. A green, stumpy, slippery frog prince.